Hi students, today we are going to learn new chapter, that is ratio and proportion. In your textbook it is the 12th chapter. What is the name of the chapter? Ratio and proportion. Do you know what is the ratio, what is the proportion? Okay, everything you are going to learn in this chapter. Briefly I am explaining today. Listen, what is the ratio? Okay, before going to that, so first of all, if you have 10 chocolates, and your sister has 5 chocolates. Now tell me who has more chocolates? Very good, exactly you. So then how many means, how will you say? 10 minus 5 is equal to 5 chocolates. That means 5 chocolates more than your sister. So you have 10 chocolates, your sister has 5. Then how many chocolates more means you have to do the subtraction. So if you do the subtraction method, you can say that how many chocolates are more. Like if you have 150 rupees, your father given to you 150 rupees. So your sister received from your father 50 rupees. 50 rupees. Who has more money? Who has received more money from your father? Who has received? So your father given 150 rupees to you. So your sister received 50 rupees from your father. Then who get the more? So that means you have to subtract 150 minus 50 is called the is equal to 150 minus 50. How much rupees more than you? Your sister. That is 100 rupees. Yes or no? Yes. So 100 rupees more than your sister. You have 150, your sister has 50 rupees. By subtraction method, we are saying which one has the more. All the time is it possible to compare everything? So if you do, we have one more method to comparing the same type of quantities. We have one more method, that is division method. So observe here, 10 chocolates if you do the division. So 10 chocolates you and your sister has 5 chocolates. How many chocolates more? That means how many times? How many times means how many times you have more than your sister? 2 times. You have 2 types of chocolates. Okay. So that is one type is, that is 5 chocolates your sister. 2 times means 10 chocolates. Okay. So like that, how many times amount do you have? So you have how many times the money you have? So if you do the division 150 rupees by 50, then we can say that 3 times. 3 times of the money you have than your sister. Your sister has 50 rupees. 3 times means 150 rupees. Directly you can say that 150 into 3 it is equal to 150. So like this we are comparing the quantities. We can compare the same type of quantities. If the quantities are different, we have to convert them into same quantities. Okay, the way of comparing these quantities are called the ratio. What is the ratio? Ratio is the way of comparing numbers by division method. What is the ratio, children? Ratio is the way of comparing numbers by division. Numbers by division. Okay, we are doing all the time subtraction, but it is not possible. So if you do the division, you can say that how many times more. Okay, so the ratio is called the way of comparing numbers by division. Ratio symbol is to. What is the symbol is to. This is the symbol for the ratio. This is the symbol of ratio. Okay, so suppose how to write the ratio of 4 balls to 3 bats. 3 bats. 4 balls to 3 bats. Here balls are 4 balls. Bats are 3. How can you show this? We can write it as 4 is to 3. So it is in the form of A is to be R4 4:3. Why? Because balls to ratio means you have to write 4:3. Bats to balls means 3:4. In this ratio, the order is very important. Order is very important. Okay, children. In this class, you will you have learned what is the ratio. Ratio is the way of comparing numbers by division, and the symbol of ratio is to. Okay, and the order is also very important. And the next topic, so you are going to learn in the next class. Okay, now based on the topic, we are going to solve the problems. Okay, so take your textbook, exercise 12.1. In that 12.1, so first of all, see, so keep reading your notebook, exercise 12.1. See the first problem. What is that first problem? There are 20 girls and 15 boys in a class. Okay, so what is the ratio of number of girls to the number of boys? What is the ratio of number of girls to the total number of students in the class? Okay, how many girls in the class? 20 girls. Okay, now number of boys in the class? 15 boys. You have to find the ratio. Ratio means in between the numbers you should use the symbol is to. Okay, now children, first given, right, the given number of girls. Total number of girls in the class are 20, and the number of boys. Number of boys in the class 15. So total means 20 plus 15. So total number of students. Is equal to 20 girls plus 15 boys is equal to 35 students. Now we have to write the ratio of number of girls to number of boys. Ratio of number of girls to number of boys. Ratio. So number of girls. How many girls are here? 20. And the number of boys? 15. Ratio is, the symbol is 20 is to 15. So you can simplify this 5 fours, 5 threes. Then after simplification, you got here 4:3. Similarly, so what you have to write? Ratio of number of girls to number of students. Ratio of number of girls to total number of students. Okay, so girls to total number of students ratio. So girls are 20. Total students are number of students 35. So what is the simplification of simplest form of ratio? It is divisible by 4 times by 5 fours, 5 sevens. What is the ratio of girls to students? 4:7. Is it clear? Okay. So next, see the second question. What is the given second question? So that is, out of 30 students in a class, 6 like football, 12 like a cricket, and remaining like tennis. Find the ratio of number of students liking football to number of students liking tennis. Number of students liking cricket to total number of students. Here, 30 students are in a class. So that students likes football, cricket, tennis. 3 types of games given. Okay, so number of students who like football. How many students are there? 6. Number of students who like the cricket? 12. So tennis means, how can you find? First you have to add the who likes football, cricket. From that you subtract 30. Okay, from total students you have to subtract who likes cricket and football. Then you know that number of students who like the tennis. Okay, next it is easy to find the ratio. Okay, first total number of students in a class we write here. So total number of students. Total number of students is equal to 30. Okay. Number of students who like cricket. So how many students likes cricket here? Total number of students like cricket. First football. Yes, football. Who likes football is 6 students. Okay. Next, number of students. Number of students who likes cricket. Cricket is equal to 12. So number of students who likes cricket is 12. Remaining like tennis. So remaining students like tennis. Remaining means number of students like, very good. So number of students who likes tennis. So tennis number we don't know. So how to do this one? First from total 30 students to subtract. So who likes football and cricket? Then you will get 30 minus 6 plus 12 is equal to 18. 30 minus 12. 30 minus 18. How much? Is the 12 students like the tennis. Okay. Now we have to find the ratio. So what is the ratio of number of students liking football to number of students liking tennis? Football to tennis ratio we have to find the ratio. The ratio of number of students who like football to the number of students who likes tennis. So how many students likes the football? 6 is 2 is the symbol of ratio, and the tennis is 12. What is the simplest form of ratio? 6 ones, 6 twos. 1 is to 2. 1 is to 2 is the ratio of number of students who like football to the number of students who likes the tennis. Similarly, so next what you have to find? Very good. The ratio of students liking cricket to, so cricket to which total number of students. Ratio of number of students who like cricket to the ratio of number of students who like cricket to the total number of students. Okay, so how many students likes here cricket? Total students are 12 is to total number of students 30. So what is the simplest form? 12 is to 30. You can simplify. So 6 twos, 6 fives. This is the ratio of number of students who likes cricket to the number of students who likes the cricket to the total number of students. Is it clear, children? Copy this. Okay, ma. See third one. See the figure and find the ratio of. Okay, so here the figure given, the number of figures are there. How many figures are there? You count, and so see here the number of triangles to the number of circles. In that figure, in that table, so in that box, different shapes are there. The shapes are triangle and square. So triangles are there, rectangles and circles are there. 3 types of figures are there. You have to find the ratio. So number of triangles to number of circles inside the rectangle. Okay, so it is inside the rectangle, means it is a rectangle. In this rectangle, so triangles are there. Okay, so different types of triangles given and rectangles given, circles given. So total number of figures you count and the number of rectangles how many, and the number of circles are how many. So use the ratio symbol. We can find the ratio of triangles to rectangles, rectangles to triangles. So what he asked, so that question you read and write the answer. This one I am giving to you homework, you have to do yourself. Next to see fourth question. Distances travelled by Hamid and Akhtar in an hour are 9 kilometers and 12 kilometers. Find the ratio of speed of Hamid to the speed of Akhtar. Okay, here distance travelled by Hamid. How much distance he travelled in an hour? 9 kilometers. Okay, Akhtar travelled how much distance? 12 kilometers. Then find the ratio of speed of Hamid to Akhtar. So what you have to find? Here you have to find the ratio of speed of Hamid to Akhtar. So you know that the speed of a certain object is the distance travelled by that object in an hour. Okay. So first write the distance travelled by Hamid in an hour. So distance travelled by Hamid in an hour is, so how much distance he travelled? 9 kilometers. Okay, or otherwise speed of Hamid we can write directly there. So or otherwise write the distance travelled by Hamid in an hour is 9 kilometers. So how much distance travelled by Akhtar? Distance travelled by Akhtar in an hour. So that is 12 kilometers. We have to find the speed of Hamid. Speed of Hamid. Speed of Hamid to speed of Akhtar. Speed of Akhtar. So speed of Hamid, that is 9 kilometers per hour, and speed of Akhtar is 12 kilometers per hour. What is the ratio? Ratio of speed of Hamid to the speed of Akhtar. Speed of Akhtar. So what is the ratio? How to write this one? 9 kilometers per hour is to 12 kilometers per hour. Simplify 3 3s, 3 4s. So what is the ratio? 3:4. 3:4. Okay. See, next to fifth problem, filling the blanks. 15 by 18 is equal to 15 by 18 is equal to blank given. So next to 10 by blank and blank by 30. Or these equivalent ratios. How to find an equivalent ratio? If you want to find an equivalent ratio, you have to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Here 15 by 18. So what is the simplest form of this? 15 by 18. So if you simplify this one, 3 5s and 3 6. That means here this number divided by numerator divided by 3 and denominator also divided by 3. Then you will get here 5 by 6. 3 5s 15 and 3 6 are 18. Okay. So here the simplest form is 5 by 6. Very good. So here what you will get here? 3 5s. How many times? 5. 3 6. It is equal to 18. So 10 came. So 10 means how many times if you multiply you will get 10 by 5 2 times. That is 5 into 2 is equal to 10. And here 6 into 2 is equal to 12. Similarly, so 30 denominator you have to show 30. How many times the 5 by 6 multiplied? We will get the result 30. How many times it should be multiplied? 5 times. So that means equivalent means you have to multiply the numerator also by the 5. 5 5s 25. 6 5s are 30. So what is here? 25. So now tell me, these all are the 5 by 6 equivalent ratios are not. So equivalent ratios are nothing but, so 5 into 1 is equal to 5 by 6. 5 by 6 into 2 into 2, that is 10 by 12. 5 by 6 into 3 numerator and denominator, you will get 15 by 18. Similarly, 5 by 6 into 4 into 4 is equal to 20 by 24. 5 by 6 into 5 into 5 is equal to 25 by 30. These all are the equivalent ratios of 5 by 6. Now tell me, these all are equivalent ratios? Yes, these all are equivalent ratios. And remember, we can write the ratios in the form of division. That is already I said now, 3:6. So how can you write in the form of fraction? That is 3 by 6. Okay, 3 by 6. Remember this point. Okay children. So next, copy the find the ratio of the following. Ratio 81 to 108. So ratio, how did I say here? 81 to 108. Ratio means use the symbol. 81 is to 108. If you don't know how to simplify, you find the factors of 81. What are the factors of 81? So that is, so 3 2s, 3 7s. Again 3 9s are 27. 3 3s. Okay, you got the 81 factors are 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, now similarly 108. So find the factors of 2 5s, 10, 2 4s, 8. Again 2 2s are 4, 14 is there, 2 7s. So it is not divisible by 2. Go through 3 9s, again 3 3s are. So what are the factors of 108? So 108 factors are 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now we have to show that one in the form of ratio. Okay, so 81 is to 108. You can write this one in the form of 81 by 108. You know that 81 factors 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 by 108. 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now simplify. 3 cancel, 3 cancel, here 3 cancel. What are the remaining values? 3 by 2 into 2. 3 by 2 into 2 value is 4. 3 by 4 we can write 3 is to 4. 3 is to 4. Is it clear children? Very good. So remaining all problems are very easy ma. Okay, if the quantities are different, you can convert them into same type of quantities. So 8th one and 9th, 6th question and 7th question, everything is very easy. Use the ratio symbol. You find the ratio of different. So here kilometers to kilometer, minutes to minutes. Okay, one problem I explained, remaining all you can do in the 6th problem. Okay, 6th question, remaining B, C, D you have to do yourself. And 7th question, here also same procedure. Find the ratio of the following: 30 minutes to 1.5 hours. 30 minutes to 1.5 hours. 30 minutes to 1.5 hours. 30 minutes here, minutes given, hours given. What is the relation between minutes to hour? 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Okay, we have to convert this one in the minutes. Okay, now 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours means 1.5 into 60. Then so simplify. So 6 5 30, 6 1 6 9. Then total 900. Here the decimal point is there. You can cancel. So this value is equal to 90. Now the ratio of 30 minutes to 1.5 hours is 30:90. So simplify 3 ones, 3 threes, that is 1:3 is the ratio of 30 minutes to 1.5 hours. Okay.